CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Ntilikina out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. Here's Brogdon. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Brogdon. And here is Harkless. Barrett uses the glass to finish the layup. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
4 on the shot clock. Harkless comes with a double team. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Brogdon. And too long on the shot.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Barrett dishes to Robinson. New York moving it around. Now here's Harkless. Not a lot of room. The dish now to Randall. Takes the 3. The shot by Harkless, no good. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here's Warren for 3. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now Harkless. Drops in the layup for 2. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Warren. Oladipo trying to get open. And the shot by Warren, no good. Barrett, no good. Pacers trail by 4. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. Can they get it? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
You have to have an appreciation for Malcolm Brogdon's willingness to draw contact. This guy's got a big body and great concentration.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. McDermott comes in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Oladipo. Now here's Bullock. The shot will not fall.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Gibson, here we go. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, Taj Gibson able to use that big physical body well on that drive right there. That's good stuff.
It's taken away by Payton. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Portis. And he goes in for the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gibson. The rebound by Holiday. Pacers trail by 6. Down low. Here's Bitadze. Oh!
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lamb. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Ellington, guarded by Holiday. Now the pass to Bullock. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 4. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about, well,
I hate losing, but...
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least is an amateur grip.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Indiana, they've got McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the small forward. Here's Knox, a great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass, and nasty jam.
Well, how about the athleticism of young Mr. Knox? Get up, sir.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Bitadze with the bucket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here is Ellington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Gibson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Sabonis subbed in for McDermott. Passes to Holiday. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
And a guy like Justin Holiday, a great option off the bench. Consistent scoring threat with that second unit.
That's exactly right. And Justin Holiday also provides you solid defense to go along with that shooting, Greg. And he's older now. There's a calmness to his presence while he's on the floor. He's been with a couple of teams. He's been around a little bit. So he's just got to maximize what he does best.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McConnell passes to Sabonis. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
To the middle, Payton finds Gibson. Had the space there, but it's offline. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing here by 8. Back to McConnell. Outside Holiday. Outside Holiday. Right side Turner. Ellington grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Knox. Missed inside. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Holiday kicks to Holiday. Payton against Sabonis. Back to Holiday. A new 14 for Indiana. Pass to Holiday. Tries again. Knicks with the rebound. Knox has got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton passes to Gibson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
A different look for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Kevin Knox. Reese Harkless comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Ntilikina in for Elfrid Payton. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lamb comes in for Justin Holiday. Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Robinson's checked in for Taj Gibson. And Oladipo, here we go. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo is a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
Dotson's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Robinson, that's good.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Right side, Warren. And Turner kicks to Warren. Back to Turner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
The Pacers making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. Ntilikina passes to Robinson. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Indiana. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Oladipo outside. Brogdon finds Oladipo. 5 on the clock. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon, as efficient a player as there is in the league, doesn't matter what range he's taking that jump shot. He's confident and he's got a reliable stroke.
And so we wrap. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. 4:30.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Thanks for joining.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
It's Randle and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. R.J. Barrett is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Harkless in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
Robinson hits them both. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his second season.
Maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon has such a polished offensive game. Mid-range jumper, yes, he'll take it.
Now, here's Barrett. 6 points for him. Robinson down low. He's against Turner. Randle. It's rebounded by Indiana. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Back to Warren. Indiana moving it around. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Warren with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Warren kicks to Oladipo. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Sabonis, no good. The Knicks leading by 10. Inside. And Randle throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Outside Warren. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's got 6. High post try. Ntilikina with the rebound. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. That one goes. Count it.
In pick-and-roll situations, a point guard has got to demonstrate patience. Ntilikina does a great job there.
Here's Brogdon. Cans it from short range. Brogdon's got 8 points. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Now, here's Oladipo following the missed shot by Sabonis.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter. Randle on the follow. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Oladipo. He kicks to Warren. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Oladipo. And that's now 6 points for Sabonis. Harkless kicks to Ntilikina. Feeds it to Robinson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the paint. Oladipo outside. Brogdon looking it over. Ripped away. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Count it.
Boy, at 6'4", Elfrid Payton has great size at his position and uses it to his advantage to score inside.
McConnell with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New York controlling the game and finishing the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at center, locking down the middle. Just 4 to shoot. McConnell, here's Lamb. Off the left rim and out.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Gibson against Holiday. Takes the 13-footer, and the Knicks good for two.
And Gibson always has had a solid mid-range game. You can't let him get comfortable from that spot.
On the wing, Holiday. Lamb finds McDermott. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, when you think about Doug McDermott, the last few years with the incredible shooting he brings, he's also been efficient. And though the volume is limited, this guy has done as good a job as he can picking his spots.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Knicks. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Sabonis subbed in for Justin Holiday. Pacers trail by 20.
And Doris, with McDermott, he knows that's how he's most effective on the floor.
That's exactly right, Greg. This guy knows his strengths, and that's his outside shooting, his ability to stretch the floor, the amount of deep shots he takes the last few seasons. This guy is a nice weapon to create space for people around him.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for McDermott. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. If you thought he could be a franchise caliber player, we might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Here's Payton, following the basket by T.J. Warren. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ellington, the pass to Portis. No one near him. The shot off that time, so the Pacers will take it the other way. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Now, here's Warren. Following the miss by Josh Gibson, here's Sabonis. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Ellington, the pass to Portis. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Pacers. It's a 16-point game. Out left to the wing. Back to Brogdon. And stolen by Portis. Here's Ellington. Banked in off the glass. Ellington's got his first points of the game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Good on the bucket. Ellington's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Turner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
And there's the pass to Ellington. Fires the 3. Gibson passes to Portis. Lays it up off the glass.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Now here's Turner. Passes it to Brogdon. Shot, high post. Here's Sabonis. The kick out to Warren. Indiana moving it around. The shot by Brogdon, no good. this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Ellington, the pass to Payton. Back to Ellington. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Gibson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And here is Payton. Pass to Bullock. There's the triple. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Devontae Graham. P.J. Washington is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Rozier in at the 1. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
You know, for a young fella, P.J. Washington is starting to show some real skill as a trash talker. I mean, he said back in high school, some people are not mentally strong. So I try to get in their heads a little bit, and so far it seems to be working.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Brogdon. That one misses. And the Hornets now going the other way.
And having a mature understanding of the game, Washington exploits any weakness he can find.
Greg, I like that word mature because that's the type of game he has. He's very aware, reads the floor and situations well, and then he executes. He's got a lot of polish and refinement in his game, and he's a value utility guy who can make plays that help you win.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Oladipo. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. The bounce, the creativity, the strength. When Oladipo rises up, he's looking to punch it down as hard as he can.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, about as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. And Warren, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Now, here's Brogdon to the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Rozier finds Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Rozier the pass to Bridges. Back to Rozier. Over Oladipo. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Sabonis trying to get open. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Oladipo.
I tell you, the tenacity of Turner on the drive is something no one wants to be a part of.
No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. Brogdon inside the line. Sabonis against Rozier. Brogdon inside the line. That one a little long.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And finished off by Oladipo.
Oh, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
Here's Sabonis after the basket by Charlotte. Here's Turner. Yep, it counts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And few players in our league have the range of Devontae Graham, and that's saying something.
You're exactly right, Greg. I mean, you think of Steph, obviously, and you think of Dame, Lillard. But Graham, you know, he can stretch you out just as far as those guys can, and he does it with the same ease. So you look at his year last year, it really was one of the few bright spots for the Hornets.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. The Hornets also changing it up. Cody Zeller's checked in for Biyombo. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Washington. And it's Batum in for Terry Rozier. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Bacon the pass to Bridges. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Bitadze. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of... And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. McDermott passes to Bitadze. Count that bucket. Bitadze's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Bitadze, and the shot goes in. Bitadze's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Here's McConnell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McConnell's got his first bucket in this one.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Graham finds Bridges. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Lamb. Pacers leading by 4. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Aaron Holiday's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Charlotte also making some changes. B.J. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Rozier in for Devontae Graham. The shot's good from Bacon.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
Bitadze, the pass to McDermott. Indiana moving it around. Here's Holiday. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Bitadze's got 8 points.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And, of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
There's Bacon. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Lamb with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. And Lamb, here we go. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead. Rozier the pass to Bacon. Back to Rozier. Here's Bacon, guarded by Holiday. Bacon's shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Rozier. Kicks to Batum. Zeller trying to free himself up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Outside Holiday. And Rozier pulls it down. Hornets trail by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here is Zeller. Passes it to Bacon. Over Holiday, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pacers leading by 6. Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. Fades away. The 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings for the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed. And that's
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Washington. Ante Graham is out there with Terry Rozier. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Turner with the steal. Now here's Oladipo. At the elbow, it's Turner. Pass to Sabonis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Graham, the pass to Washington. Here's Rozier, and it's in there.
One of the things coaches like is aggressive players, and Rozier is that in spades.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
He stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Basket counts. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And he makes that one. He's got 6.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Clark, he's proving to be one of the more explosive players in the league. Scary Terry.
he has the build of a boxer, Greg, in some ways. Great muscle definition, really quick in all aspects. You notice nobody really ever messes with this guy. He's quiet, and those guys often are the scariest because you know they're tough when they don't say much. And his style of play is pretty much fear-striking as well.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second-chance opportunities.
That one falls. Washington's got 4 this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. Rozier against Brogdon. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Brogdon from deep three-point range. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Jrue Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
Outside Warren. Down low. Puts it up from 7. Here's Sabonis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Sabonis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers. Stolen by Warren. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. Aaron Holiday comes in for Oladipo. Hornets trail by 12. Bacon the pass to Biyombo. The dish to Zeller. The pass to Bacon. Charlotte no good that time either.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pacers leading by 12. Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Puts it up. On the wing, Holiday. McConnell with it. Indiana moving the ball around. Shoots over Batum. The shot by McConnell, no good. Fast break now for Charlotte. Batum leading the charge. And the dunk by Zeller.
One thing about Zeller, you're not going to outwork him at either end.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Turner dishes to Holiday. Three-pointer. Sabonis kicks to Holiday from outside the arc. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Bacon. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Pacers up by 10. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. There's Bacon. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Back to Lamb. Bridges with the steal. Here's Washington. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Stolen by Brogdon. Turner against Zeller. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And Lamb kicks to Warren. No good on the 3. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Washington. Baseline J on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Turner. Outside to Brogdon. On the wing, Lamb. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line. That's good from Brogdon. On the assist from Jeremy Lamb. And now it's a 12-point Indiana lead. It's stolen by Lamb. Back to Sabonis. For 3, Brogdon. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bacon the pass to Bridges, and Charlotte turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. Devontae Graham's checked in for the Hornets. Oladipo for 3. It doesn't go for him, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Out to Turner. Passes it to Brogdon. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. To the paint. It's blocked.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. Fierce competitor on defense.
Turner dishes to Warren. Shoots over Graham. Turner. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Pacers lead by 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Sabonis. That fall. Nice speed that time from Turner. Sabonis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pacers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Miles Turner.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Sabonis kicks to Warren. 6 to shoot. Sabonis with the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Bridges finds Washington. And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Outside Holiday. It's off. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. So, all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. So the New York starting five. They've got Taj Gibson. R.J. Barrett is out there at Peyton. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Harkless in at the 3. And for Charlotte, Bismack Biyombo is out there with Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Washington. Now Graham. It's rebounded by Barrett.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now, that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash. But R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Ntilikina in for Peyton. Rozier finds Biyombo. Washington with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Pass to Randle. And Randle throws it down.
And that's a good heads-up play there from R.J.
Here's Rozier. And the pass to Biyombo. And here is Washington. Passes it to Rozier. Here's Biyombo. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 6. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Ntilikina sensing when one of his guys was not covered, and then he found him.
Washington with it. Randle on him. Washington, that's good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Barrett. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Graham with the bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Barrett. And Randle throws it down.
The Randle not giving up on that play. Smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
Here's Graham. And a lot of contact on that. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Graham. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Bridges passes to Graham. Here's Washington. Charlotte moving it around. Back to Biyombo. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 3. Randall kicks to Harkless. They get it back, and Robinson is right there.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
And Charlotte turns it over again. And some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Zeller's checked in for Biyombo. Dwayne Bacon comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Batum in for Rozier. And here are the Knicks. They've got an 8-0 run. Graham against Payton. Kicks it to Ellington. Fires the three. And Bacon pulls it down. Hornets trail by 5. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Zeller.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Ellington. Portis trying to free himself. The shot by Ellington, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Portis is out there with Knox. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Payton in at the point. Graham dishes to Zeller. And no good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Knox. Out to the right wing. Back to Payton. There's the pass to Knox. For 3, Bullock. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets trail by 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. Dotson's checked in for Elfrid Payton. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Here's Graham, following the score by Taj Gibson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Some changes for Charlotte. Washington comes in for Bridges, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Devontae Graham. Ball's knocked loose. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Pass to Washington. A miss that time would have put him up. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Portis. He kicks to Gibson. To the inside, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Dotson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
So easy to respect Taj Gibson and the way he goes about his business. A strong leader on and off the floor.
And both free throws good from Gibson.
And the big man, Taj Gibson, a tough, defensive-minded veteran.
Such a huge part, the foundation, really, of those teams in Chicago when he was playing alongside Joakim Noah He's one of those glue guys who's willing to take on any assignment.
Here's Dotson. After the basket by Charlotte and stolen by Zeller. Rozier, and he bangs it home with one hand.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Guys, a little wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Gibson with the steal. Knox the pass to Portis. A rebound by Washington. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. The Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Bacon. He feeds it to Biombo. Stolen by Robinson. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
Rozier looking around. The Knicks pull it in. And here we go. Fast break. Ellington's got the ball. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Knicks lead by 3.
He's such a versatile player as a combo guard, and with that great size, it can allow him to set up teammates.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Ellington. And here's Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Ellington with it. Pass to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Hornets trail by 5. Left side, Batum. And the pass to Rozier. Charlotte moving the ball around. Now here's Batum. Ellington defending. A shot by Batum, no good.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Washington. Here's Biombo. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And so that's the end of the first half. New York ahead as
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that does it for our half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Ante Graham is out there with Rozier. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Bridges. And it's Biombo at center. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with.
And they continue to control the glass.
Harkless with the bucket. Hornets trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Graham. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the break. Here's Harkless, poked loose. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Graham. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Zeller, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And then for New York, Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Knox in for Randall.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
The Knicks leading by 9. Passes to Knox. He can't get that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. You know, discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, is it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes? Only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson. It's taken away by Payton. Goes up, and Barrett slams it in.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
The 17-footer. Bridges passes to Biyombo. Now here's Zeller. He's got 10. Gibson with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Barrett is running. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
RJ Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
And there's the feed to Biyombo. Count it.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
No good from Payton. Hornets trail by 11. Here's Graham. Banked in off the glass.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Barrett. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
And you love that. Just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now, here's Barrett. 11 points in the game.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Barrett with the ball. Graham defending. Back to Barrett. Inside. Here's Gibson. Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Now that's aggressive play from RJ Barrett, and that's how you finish, even through contact.
Charlotte making some changes. Washington's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Batum in for Terry Rozier. Bobby Portis is checked in for New York. Hornets trail by 14. Graham finds Zeller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Bacon. To the middle. Outside for Batum. Washington with it. Working on Portis. Batum passes to Zeller. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Got to keep Taj out of the post. How many of those have we seen?
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Batum attacking. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Knox the pass to Gibson. Back to Knox. Barrett against Zeller. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 18 points.
Well, this is RJ Barrett having himself a big-time game. And he's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so it's New York with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And New York, looking at who they've got, Randall and Portis patrol the middle. Taj Gibson is out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Bullock in at the 3. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
To the inside, Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Ellington, and there it is for him. And the Knicks lead by 16. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Graham surveying the floor. Pass to Bacon. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 6 assists now in the game. New York leading by 16. Now Gibson. Kicks it to Bullock. Back to Gibson. Clock at 6. Tipped away. New York needs to get off a shot for 3. Ellington. Hornets with the rebound. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Graham. Releases from the wing and drills it. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Ellington, the pass to Randall. To the paint. Unloads from 13. Tips it up. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randall to take over.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets. Then for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Portis, and Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Taj Gibson. Here's Ellington. He gets that one. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. And Charlotte turns it over again.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Biombo, he's checked in for the Hornets. Miles Bridges comes in for Dwayne Bacon. Now here's Randall. Floats it up for Randall. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. One-on-one here. Here's Graham. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Here's Bridges. Goes back up. Here's Washington, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. New York with the foul. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope And it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brent, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Hornets.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randall is he falls into that category as a tweener, maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
Now here is Martin. Here's Hernan Gomez. Buries it down low.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And the first one drops. And so Bullock nails both of them. And here's Charlotte. 15-point game. Down low. Outside for Martin. 32 seconds left in the fourth. And here is McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Payton. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Puts up a 3. Off on that one. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here, and David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising up. And now the New York Knicks starters. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Dotson in at the 1. And for Indiana, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. And Robinson is right there.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Now, here's Brogdon. Defense right on him. Here's Oladipo. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Up top, Barrett. He's guarded by Brogdon. Barrett the pass to Randall. Back to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
Here's Dotson. Launches it. Sabonis grabs the ball. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's a three-point game. Yep, that one goes in there.
There is just a consistency to Malcolm Brogdon's shot. Doesn't matter if it's a mid-range, it looks the same.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
Now here's Turner. And here's Brogdon from the arc. That one doesn't go. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Brogdon inside the line. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. Sabonis kicks to Warren. And finally they hit one. Warren's got his second basket.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
Barrett dishes to Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Pacers. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Lamb in there for Oladipo. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Shoots it up. Indiana again missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
McDermott for 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Stripped away. That'll go on McDermott. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Bullock. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
McDermott for 3. And that one is off. So New York will take it the other way. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Gibson. The Pacers pull it in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bitadze. No good. That would have tied it. New York leading by 3. Portis with it. Now defended by McDermott. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Knox the pass to Portis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gibson with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Itadze out to Lamb. Holiday with the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers trail by 11. Right side Holiday. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Knox. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the order.
I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Bitadze, defended by Gibson.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Ellington. That shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And they're on the break. Here's McDermott. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, we know that Doug McDermott will run the floor hard in transition, trying to get himself into position to finish.
Inside. Over to the wing. Here's Knox, guarded by Holiday. Yes, that goes in. Portis has got 8 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Holiday, the pass to Bitadze. Ball's knocked loose. Ellington kicks to Ntilikina. Gibson with it. He's picked up by Lamb. It's stolen by Lamb. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Poke loose. And again, the turnover by the Pacers. Warren's checked in for the Pacers. Oladipo comes in for Lamb. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Julius Randle comes in for Bobby Portis. It's checked in for Kevin Knox. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Ntilikina. Here's Robinson. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 9.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
Here's Holiday. The Knicks making the shot. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The pass to Barrett. To the inside. Here's Randle. And to get open is Robinson. That's good from Randall on the assist by Barrett.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's stolen by Randall. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Holiday attacking. Here's Oladipo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Victor Oladipo staying in control there. Use the pump fake to get that defender committed, and boom, you get yourself an opportunity.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Justin Holiday, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Harkless is checked in for New York. Reggie Bullock comes in for Wayne Ellington. Here's Sabonis. Turner inside. Barrett covering. The shot by Turner no good. Dotson gets the bucket. Dotson's got his first basket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Brogdon. Tight defense on him. Warren kicks to Brogdon. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
And T.J. Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for T.J. Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the three-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy. How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Harkless kicks to Bullock. Back to Barrett. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the new.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, look, New York came out looking very confident. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Dotson in at the point. Count that one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. Here's Turner up top, Brogdon. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
But you have to have an appreciation for Malcolm Brogdon's willingness to draw contact. This guy's got a big body and great concentration.
And New York making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And playing alongside Zion Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism, but make no mistake about it, R.J. Barrett is a big-time athlete.
And Greg, I think maybe as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the physical tools, but the mental makeup and the work habits to be great.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Now here's Randall. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Oladipo. Now, here's Warren. Defended by Harkless. Warren dishes to Turner. Now, Brogdon. He has 6. Pulls up on the elbow. And that one hits back iron.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Knocked away. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Trailing by 10. The putback. They get it again. Warren kicks to Turner. Pass to Sabonis. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Ntilikina looking it over. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And good that time. Randall's got 6 points.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Knicks leading by 8. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it. Able to move and attack in transition.
Some changes for Indiana. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. Warren. Lamb comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Harkless. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Ellington is subbed in for Ntilikina. And here are the Knicks now. The Pacers making the shot. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
And the Knicks making a change here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Randall. Reese Harkless comes in for Kevin Knox. It's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Now, here's Sabonis. Clock at 4. Here's McConnell. Off target from three-point range. And a fast break now for New York. Barrett is running. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Harkless slams it in.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Holiday finds McConnell. Back to Holiday. McConnell passes to Sabonis. Over Harkless. Sabonis, no good. New York leading by 11. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Dotson. Dishes it to Gibson. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Turner passes to Lamb. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. He's off from 17 feet.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Lamb kicks to McConnell. Unloads, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruised. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And Holiday kicks to Sabonis. And the shot is long. The Knicks leading by 11. Barrett with the ball. Offensive rebound.
Well, Taj Gibson has built his NBA game on his ability to rebound the basketball consistently. What a great nose for it he has.
Brogdon against Gibson. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by New York.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, R.J. wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. The Knicks also changing it up. Randall comes in for Taj Gibson. And Kevin Knox is subbed in for Damian Dotson. And the shot by Warren, no good. You know, Greg, you asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his 1 season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Barrett slams it in.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Passes it to Bullock. Right side, Portis. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 21. Here's Brogdon. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. No one near Turner as he lets it go. It's stolen by Randall. Jumps up, and then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Here's Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Portis. Knox tipped back in for 2.
That is the kind of effort by Kevin Knox that can become contagious. Get it off the window and finish it off.
Brogdon against Barrett.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Now the pass to Bullock. Over Oladipo. And it's Bullock missing. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Julius Randle.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Turner, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Portis kicks to Randall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And A star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that, to me, is where he can make his mark.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Then for the Knicks, Maurice Harkless is checked in for Portis. Dennis Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock, and it's Peyton in for Kevin Knox. And he lobs it up, and Barrett slams it in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Right wing. New York moving the ball around. One-on-one here. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harkless dishes to Ellington. Knocks it loose. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And for the Hornets, we've got Devontae Graham. Miles Bridges is out there with Washington. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Rozier in at the 1.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Washington. After the basket by Sabonis. Rozier the pass to Bridges. Biyombo down low. Turner covering. Shot clock at 6. And it's good for 2.
I don't think you can stop Rozier just by getting physical with him. He's too single-minded a scorer to let that stop him.
Now here's Oladipo. Left side Turner. Here's Brogdon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Graham with the bucket.
Alert play on the part of Washington. He's a much stronger player when he shows the type of awareness and unselfishness.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle tested, and it prepares you to affect winning. And using his athleticism to his advantage, like when Bridges goes up and finishes alley-oops.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Oh, good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Rozier with the ball. Brogdon picks him up, and that one drops for him.
An effective scorer when given this position. Rozier, he's intelligent at realizing when to try his luck from here.
And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. Warren against Bridges. Charity stripe shot. Sabonis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
To the right side. Turner with the steal. Bridges against Warren. Down low. Here's Sabonis. Count it. Good. Sabonis has got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Rozier the pass to Biyombo. Here's Washington. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Another shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He has 6.
Good shot from Brogdon. He's got great shot mechanics.
Rozier the pass to Biyombo. And here is Graham. The pass to Rozier. Shoots over Brogdon. It's rebounded by Indiana. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Oladipo. Bridges with the steal. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Zeller, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Bridges. And it's Batum in for Devontae Graham. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And Holiday kicks to McDermott. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 6. Making the pass to Zeller, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you can't blame the defender. He was trying to be aggressive. But Zeller with just too much size and athleticism.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Indiana leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to McDermott. To the paint. That's good from Holiday on the assist by McDermott.
You like the show of assertiveness. Give Holiday this positioning, and he'll do his thing.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pacers lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Doug McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Washington passes to Rozier. To the middle. Left block shot on the way. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Washington.
Well, you can't let Washington get comfortable. I mean, off a feed, PJ is a better shooter.
Here's McConnell. Sinks that one from the post. Rozier finds Zeller. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Has to be Bitadze. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Bitadze's got 4 points this quarter.
That type of D, that's not going to get it done. I mean, he can't be giving up those kinds of shots.
And it's Rozier missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
McConnell kicks to McDermott. Takes the 3. A rebound by Washington.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot's good from Bacon.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
Holiday against Batum. Here's Holiday. No good that time. Great D that time from Batum. Bacon the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Holiday gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Rozier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rozier's got 10 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. And see, well, really because of that raw athleticism, Rozier was a mid-first round pick back in 2015. And you can see, though, that skill set is evolving.
Well, that's why Charlotte gave him the 3-year, $58 million contract. I mean, the feeling is he's still reaching his full potential. We saw signs of growth last year.
Back to McConnell. Here's McDermott. The kick out to Holiday. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Bitadze, the pass to McDermott. Outside Holiday. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Charlotte making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Washington. Bridges comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Terry Rozier. Bridges finds Biyombo. Nice D from Warren. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Knocked loose. Pass to Bridges. Feeds it to Biyombo. To the left side wing. Here's Graham, and it's sent back by Turner, and he gets it back. Pacers leading by 6. Upside Lamb. Now the feed to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when you're... And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Pacers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Bismack Biyombo is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Graham in a 2-guard. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Warren. Sabonis has got 8 points.
And the balance Sabonis has is impressive. Able to score even when the D is physical with him.
Warren on the wing. The pass to Brogdon. Outside Sabonis. Up top, Brogdon. 6 points for him. Warren kicks to Brogdon. Pulls up, high post. 4 on the clock. Keeps it alive and staying with the play, Sabonis. 10 points for him.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Pacers leading by 6. Brogdon finds Oladipo. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Warren. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Warren's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. The Hornets shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Bridges passes to Rozier. Turner with the steal. Outside Warren. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And how about the pop and drop for Warren? The pull-up is so hard to defend, particularly when it's a guy like TJ who has size.
Brogdon outside. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Sabonis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his first foul. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Charlotte. And Indiana with a change here too. Holiday's checked in. Sabonis kicks to Holiday. They grab their own miss. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Back to Graham. To end the run. And it's good on the layup. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. Outside, Batum. Graham against Brogdon. Graham dishes to Biyombo. 5 to shoot. Bridges passes to Batum. Graham from outside. That one, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Turner finds Brogdon. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 12. Passes it to Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Back to Graham. Pass to Washington. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Oladipo. Dishes to Turner. Shoots over Biyombo. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Zeller, he's checked in for Charlotte. Dwayne Bacon comes in for P.J. Washington. Indiana also making some changes. Lamb, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Aaron Holiday comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Zeller kicks to Graham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. To the inside. Here's Warren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists in the game. Graham with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Graham.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Shot from 12, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Stolen by Warren, and here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. And Turner kicks to Sabonis. Inside. And Warren with the basket on the assist from Lamb. Warren's got 10 points in just the second half.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And here is Warren. And so it's T.J. Warren making highlights for the Indiana Pacers. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Warren in at the small forward.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the dunk by Zeller.
registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine. Finishing at the rim is what Zeller does best.
And Turner stays with it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rozier the pass to Bacon.
Well, I'm impressed with Rozier's growth as a distributor. He's capable of making some nice passes.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Shoots. Full team Sabonis. And stolen by Zeller. And a fast break now for the Hornets. There's Bacon. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Incredible effort from Rozier. I mean, he's such a great rebounder for his size.
Brogdon inside the line. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
I mean, that's just tremendous, stupendous work from Rozier. I mean, he's just so good at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Brogdon right side. Shots good by Turner.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Zeller passes to Graham. Over to the left wing. Bridges with it. Sabonis is there. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
To the paint. Here's Turner. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And stolen by Zeller. Out to the wing. Rozier the pass to Zeller. Bridges. Graham gets a wide open look. Nice shot from the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Brogdon kicks to Warren. And a wide open look for Lamb. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Up the floor. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And here's Warren for 3. Offensive rebound Pacers. Lamb passes to Warren. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Graham. And finished off by Graham.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
Turner passes to Sabonis. Brogdon outside. And here's Warren for 3. Shot from the top of the key. Bridges with the board.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but it hasn't been successful.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Shoots from 12. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Warren. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Indiana.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Domantas Sabonis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And there's the pass to Martin. Outside Martin. 6 to shoot. From downtown, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Here's Holiday. Sabonis kicks to Sumner. Sabonis the pass to Holiday. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Hornets another fast break chance right here. Monk's shot's good.
Becoming a more aggressive scorer. Monk fighting through contact like a vet.
Holiday inside the line, so no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on DH.
Hey, Kevin.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. P.J. Washington is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bridges. And it's Graham in at the shooting guard. And for New York, we've got Mo Harkless. Taj Gibson is out there with Randall. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Payton in at the point. Now here's Payton. Now the pass to Harkless. They get it back. Goes back up. Shot's good by Gibson.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
The kick out to Rozier. Got it. Good job in the low post. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Payton against Rozier. Payton passes to Harkless. New York now working with the new shot clock. Back to Barrett. Out to Payton. Three-pointer. The shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way. Graham, the pass to Rozier. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Rozier's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Barrett dishes to Gibson. It's good.
And that's a good heads-up play there from R.J.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets.
And Bones, when you look at R.J. Barrett, what's the next step in his game?
So if the next stage offensively, GA, is that he's got better shot selection overall and a bit more consistency from the three-point line, then it's about setting a tone and taking on the defensive challenge every night. That's what a good leader can do, and this team is looking for one.
And that one is good. 6 points for him. For Charlotte, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Gibson. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Payton. The Hornets also with a sub. Cody Zeller's checked in for Biyombo. Now, here's Bridges. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Bridges. And it's Batum in for Devontae Graham. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dotson the pass to Robinson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Yeah, it's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
Down low. Shot by Zeller, no good. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Randall throws it down.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Washington. The shot from the low post is good.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Here's Bacon, defended by Harkless. Bacon's shot is off. It's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Washington. He feeds it to Zeller. Unloads from 9. That one drops for him.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
That's tipped. Batum with the steal. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Washington. So for the Knicks, Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Harkless. And Ellington is subbed in for R.J. Barrett. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Ellington. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Washington. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Ellington the pass to Robinson. Here is Ellington. Batum with the steal. He's got a clear path. There's Bacon. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a good game so. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the court for Charlotte, inside Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Ante Graham is out there with Batum, and it's Bacon in at the small forward. And the dunk by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Dotson. No points in the game yet for him. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Bullock. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Inside, Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Robinson. He's got 6.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
And stolen by Graham. There's the feed to Bridges. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Hornets lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And Portis throws it down.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in for Damian Dotson.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A nice shot by Zeller.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Over in the corner, Portis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his first foul. R.J. Barrett's checked in for New York. The Hornets also changing it up. Washington comes in for Zeller. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Dwayne Bacon. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. Certainly the defensive potential is there for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on a nightly basis. Still young and still some room to grow.
Randall's checked in for Bobby Portis. Now, here's Bridges. Rozier the pass to Biyombo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw, good. 1:53 left in the second quarter. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Knicks, trailing by 4. The layup off target.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Batum finds Biyombo. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. It's stolen by Randall. The Knicks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 7 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ntilikina can't hit. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Bridges. Finished off the break. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Ntilikina. Trying to get open is Gibson. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Ntilikina wanting to be assertive and the coaching staff encouraging that kind of play.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. .51 seconds left here in the second. Rozier with the steal. Pushing it up. Biyombo, no luck. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Randall, and he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Here's Washington. It's rebounded by New York. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barrett, and again it's New York.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Gibson. Bridges with the board. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the period. 3 points. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Charlotte in the lead. Barrett not, so the wingman. Portis is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Graham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Graham's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hornets.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Graham kicks to Washington. And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it last.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Taj Gibson. To the inside, and stolen by Biyombo. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And Graham throws it down hard.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Barrett. Biyombo with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Zeller, he's checked in for Charlotte. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Bridges. Payton surveying the floor. Here's Robinson. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
To the middle. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Washington. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Washington's got 12 in the game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Payton. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 7. Shot by Zeller, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Barrett. And he uses the glass on the layup. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
The Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play. There's a tremendous demand in the NBA right now for the kind of build that R.J. Barrett gives you at that guard position. So sturdy, so strong. He has a chance to be one of the best guards in the league for many years to come.
Graham finds Zeller. Good work there as it goes. 16 points for him.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Knox getting up there and showing the power he possesses.
And Brent, some breathless comparisons for R.J. Barrett. People throwing out names like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady.
I mean, that's a ton of optimism around names like that. But this young player has a drive and a will. And I think he has the kind of composure to show you what he's made of. And if it reaches anywhere near those other players, Kevin, he's going to have one heck of a career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Harkless is checked in for Bobby Portis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Kevin Knox. And Ellington is subbed in for R.J. Barrett. Julius Randle's checked in for New York. Frank Ntilikina comes in for Elfrid Payton. The Hornets also changing it up. Biyombo checks in for P.J. Washington. And it's Miles Bridges in for Bacon.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
All the talk about Ntilikina coming into the league is that he was an unpolished offensive player, but defensively could get after it and guard the 1, 2, and possibly 3 position. But now it's about him stepping up offensive production.
And whatever intensity
was lacking there in the first half. You're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Bullock. Here's Ellington. Outside for Randall. Here's Bullock. And he banks in the layup. Bullock's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Randall. 8 points for him. To the paint. Here's Ellington. Biombo with the block. And he's able to get it back. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Knicks lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Hornets. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Batum is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And it's Graham missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in, and it's blocked.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end.
Graham from outside. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Ellington. And that one falls for Ellington. Ellington hits them both. Hornets trail by 8. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 12 points here in the second half.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And Randall throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Bullock dishes to Ellington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ellington's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Knicks. Graham finds Bridges. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Outside, Batum. Graham with the ball. Now defended by Randall. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Graham missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Harkless. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. R.J. Barrett comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Wayne Ellington. Trying to get open is Randall. Here's Gibson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Gibson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. Rozier, the pass to Biyombo. Gibson with the steal. Up top, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You can see Randall just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition.
Graham gets a wide open look. Here's Biyombo. 2 points. That one goes.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Harkless with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 15. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
First free throw is good.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
Payton passes to Harkless. It's blocked. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rozier for 3. Hornets keep it alive, and it's Biyombo with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for New York.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Taj Gibson.
You guys.
Oh!
Yeah.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Barrett, no good. Now Biyombo. Graham with the ball. Passes to Washington. Rozier for 3. They get it again. Biyombo, the pass to Washington. And here is Bridges. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Payton passes to Harkless. Shots good by Gibson.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Makes it off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition, but the home team